See if we can't get a better view of this thing. Hey, Steve. Night Owl. Christine. You guys were just waiting for somebody to do something, weren't you? Sammy! Alright. Gotta try and remember how to do this. It's been a long time. Been a really long time. Hey, Lumi. How's it going? Hey, Henry. So what's everybody up to? It's been a long time since I've been on. See if I can't get this loaded on something else where I can actually read it. Oh, yay. Hey, that weirdo's live. It's a lot easier to do stuff from the tablet. Where are we going? We're going here. Going there. Going there. I am tired, Henry. Hey, Lumi. Let me get you fixed there. I think March, I'm not working as many weekends, so I'm hoping to get some actual live streams done again during daytime hours. Like a normal person. Because I do really need to start sleeping more again. Body's not been liking staying up late. Hopefully the audio's coming out okay as well. Hey, Mel. How you doing? Yeah, I do. Got the mic clipped to my beard with the like the noise cancellation stuff maxed out. That's good, Henry. Good to see you out and about, Mel. It's been a while. A little too long of a while. I'm just relaxing right now. This is the only light I got left on in the fish room. Everybody else is already dark for the night. This tank just usually shows pretty well, so it's also the only one that I've really got escaped. The rest of them are all just breeder or staging tanks. I have been playing with the 3D printer though, so I've made working on prototype number 2 for a breeder box. It's gonna get adjusted again. It's a floating one, so it doesn't necessarily use rails or anything like that. It just kind of floats. That's 125, 6-footer. Hey, Ben. I really wish it was like a 300 or something, but I am not doing another big tank ever. This thing was miserable enough to put in here. Well, I shouldn't say ever. If I have a cement slab where I can drive a forklift in or something, that might be more feasible. Hey, Mexicali. Mr. Jorge. Where's Sarah? She should be awake right now. I have been farting around with some OBS also, and I'm hoping to. I'm probably gonna have to upgrade the computer. I really don't think the one I have will handle it, but I'm gonna give it a try at some point in time here. And if I can get the OBS going, then I can have a guest come up. I do have all my barbs pulled and put in breeder tanks again, so we'll see what we get out of them. The fry that was in the fire barb tank was not a fire barb, it was a black ruby barb. Somehow it made it from the ruby barb tank to the fire barb tank. I mean, it's right next door, so it probably got moved with some plants or something. But I will have lots of black ruby barbs. My original orange Venezuelans crashed, so I don't have very many of those right now. I do have a ton of fry growing up again, but they're itty bitties. Yeah, I played with it a long time ago, but yeah, it's been so long I don't really remember much of anything. Hopefully that fish room noise isn't too bad either, because for me it's pretty loud. Yeah, I'm hoping those emeralds breed for me this time. They didn't last time. I've got the blue glares pulled again too, Henry. So I had them in a 5-gallon for a week. Moved them to another 5-gallon. They'll be in there for a week, and then they'll go back into a staging tank again, so that way they don't kill each other, hopefully. My one male killed the other male, I believe, because I can't find him. And he didn't jump. And then one of the females also died, and I don't know why she died. She shouldn't have. Her eye just got funky and she kicked it. But hopefully I have 2 good breeders left, because that female looks kind of rough too. Really should probably pull her for a week and put her in with some of the other fish that are fatting up again. She was massive when I first put her in that tank. I got a fresh batch of whiptails. They're just the common rhino whatever's. Fresh batch of angels. They're the marbles. The last batch of marbles that I had was in with my orange Venezuelans, where I lost a bunch, and the original black ruby barbs as well. But the ones that survived, I have 4 really gorgeous golds. I'm really looking forward to working with them as adults. That happens, Henry. Fortunately, they're not wet pets. No, those pike, I'm actually getting kind of attached to. I really like those guys. They've got some pretty neat personality. I'm just hoping that they don't get to be like 2 feet long. If they do, I have a home for them, though. I just got to find a way to get them to Jeremy. He said he'd be happy to take them if I grow them out. And they end up too big for me to handle. As soon as I get a bigger space to put it in, Henry. At some point in time, I'll probably pick your brain, Lumi, on the OBS stuff, though. Maybe we'll do a like screen share or something. I don't need to be elaborate or nothing. I just need to be functional and be able to bring people up. And change cameras. I want more than one camera, damn it. I've got a couple of decent, like 4 or 5K cameras now. Hey, Shirley. I don't really have a whole lot to say tonight, but it's been so long that I really needed to get live again. I have no idea what's going on with StreamYard there. Yeah, I don't have a clue. I know that price has gone up on a lot of stuff, but not like that. That was pretty stupid. No, that should be a month, Henry. Not a week. Unless you're doing some kind of a weird sign up that I'm not aware of. Hey, Jay. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing good too, man. Hopefully life's treating you decent. Work's coming in for you. Yeah, I'll have to look into Zoom too. But I don't know how to function Zoom. I've only ever used it a few times. Yeah, I don't need fancy. I just need a person to be able to make screens bigger and smaller. I think, really, I think OSB will be fine once I figure it out. This is going to take some playing around. Hey, Darren. Just one more fish. I don't really like gray much. Yeah, those are swordtails from Garage Aquatics. I just put them in there the other night. I'm going to see how it goes. The first night, the pike were a little bit aggressive toward them, but They seem to have calmed down a bit now. And it's back to the swords picking on each other. Hey, Steve. There's an awful lot of you guys still awake. Oop, what was that? Hey, Lee. I'm missing some damn chat. Yes, I'm missing chat. Oh, who did I miss while it was on top chat? I think this is where I fixed it. I'll speak up and I'll acknowledge you at some point, hopefully. I'm a little bit tired also. So on the spotted pictus cats that I picked up for this tank, I think I picked up 8. 2 survived. Which actually is kind of decent-ish, since they were Petco fish or PetSmart or whatever. Yeah, swordtails can get pretty feisty. The the Nazi swords that I had weren't super terrible. These guys are pretty rough though. They could really use a lot more plants to hide from each other. I do want to pick up one more silver dollar yet. I do like him, he's really cool. And then so far my Severums have been leaving the plants alone, which is kind of nice. Hey, George. Lee, you probably shouldn't play with cats like that. You're going to get hurt. Oh, if you guys happen to notice Jeremy, just plain Jeremy around, let me know when you bump into him. It's been a while since we've seen him in Discord or any chats, really. Yeah, the scuds or the swordtails can clean them up pretty quick. Usually they won't get all of them because, like in this tank, it's got scuds in it, but they're down in the rocks. They really only come out when it gets dark out, and the population stays pretty low because there's enough predators in there that they keep them low. They just can't eliminate them. But that's kind of the purpose of them. Supplemental food. Oh, I did have some lilies in this tank and I lost them. Some big pond lilies. They were hanging out pretty good until I cranked up the temperature because, of course, I introduced Dick into the 125. Because why wouldn't you? But all the other plants fared okay. So I'm okay with that. This is a 125. It's my biggest tank. Currently, I also have 275 set up. I have 190 waiting to get set up, but I gotta move a 75, build another rack, blah blah blah. So it's kind of on hold until it gets a little bit nicer out, because it sucks trying to build stands when it's 14 below zero outside. Because I have to do everything outside and without climate control. Welcome back, Henry. But yeah, this is a 125, 120, whatever it is. It's what is it? 6 foot by 18 by 24. Not yet, Henry. I'd really like to, but not until after I get a pole barn or something. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? I mean, you gotta work with the fish you can get. And I've ordered online, got diseases from that, from lots of different providers. But I do want to build my own tank at some point, Henry. It's just, I don't know, if this 125 ever fails, that'll probably be what happens to this. The screen name is JERMOEE, I believe. That's right, isn't it, Henry? The autofill on my phone usually takes care of it for me. Okay. He does take a break from YouTube periodically, so it's not, majorly surprising. I was just kind of surprised not to see him in Discord, at least. I was trying to verify how you spell Jeremy's name, Henry. Yeah. So what are all you guys working on? Besides avoiding sleep like me? It depends on what you're going for. If you're looking to sell to a local store, it doesn't really pay well to breed guppies. But they need guppies that are healthy, so technically it is worthwhile. It just doesn't have a high payout. If you want to ship guppies, you could probably start out getting 25, 35 bucks a pair. But that market will die down, and then you'll be lucky to get rid of them for 10 or 15 bucks a pair. The time comes pretty fast. Ice pen. About time, Henry. That's more work than I want to do, Jay. I don't like typing. Don't much care for reading either, unless I need it. Chat to actually help me with that, so it forces me to actually read. Hey, Johnny. There's an awful lot of you guys not sleeping tonight. Ooh. Yeah, that sucks there, Jay. Think I'd rather work on furnaces, man. Yeah, right, honey. I need to get some additional Corys spawning. Pretty confident I've lost my only female Schultzei black. Or black Schultzei, however you want to say it. Yeah, how are your killies doing, Henry? Have you gotten any fry out of them yet? Because we got our breeders from the same person. No, my clown killies are still spawning, but they do really small survival rates. Chihuahua photobomb. Nice. Is it an electric power washer or gas? I could use a new electric one. Really don't like cleaning carburetors anymore. Let me know how it does for you. Mine's a little beat up. Yeah, but if you make more fish, it can help you get more funds. Okay. Well, then it's kind of up to you, Darren. If you like the behavior and the colors and guppies can be a fun fish. And if you start working strains on them of your own, that makes them even more fun, in my opinion. But it's kind of a personal call on that one. Hey, Steven. I can't believe there's 25 of you guys not sleeping tonight. It's kind of ridiculous. I think we all need to get some decent sleeping pills or something. Yeah, I know. I was up till like 3 o'clock last night pulling Cory eggs because they dropped and I noticed them before I went to bed. But I seen something small moving in 125 there. So I think I might end up, hey Sarah, I might end up putting CO2 on the 125, Steven. I want to boost some of the crypt growth. Hey, Cece. So I've had CO2 for a long time, Steven. It's just sitting there stagnant, doing nothing. I was using it for power growing crypt tissue cultures. And I did some pink flamingo with it. They did great when it was just the plants and my dirted tank with the CO2. But when I had to cut her down for the fish, because I need more tanks, the pink flamingo kind of got grumpy with me. Well, it used to be Henry Figaro, I believe. Yeah, that should be right. So you might have him underneath a different name, Lee. Yeah, it was doing great, and it was doing so good that I did pull some of it, and that's probably what really screwed it up. I put the mother plant back in, which the mother plant only ever had a hint of pink on the bottom of the leaf. The top of the leaf was always brown. And that one, that might be floating around in a fish tank somewhere. I don't know if it melted away when I moved it into here, because I lost a lot of stuff when I moved the fish tanks. Both fish and plants. Because I was in too big of a hurry and too tired when I was doing it. I definitely need more tanks. I need more space too, though. Oh, nice. I agree, Stephen. I'm actually going to start making a bunch of little mini buckets for potting my crypts in, because I like crypts, but I need to be able to strip the damn tank. Is that stupid polar blue trying to lay eggs up on a damn leaf? He ain't even got a partner. Unless you're crossing with an angel. Let's see, those are rope fish. One day I hope to get a group of eels. The dwarf something, I forget what they're called. Stephen P's got some. It's also been a long time since I've seen he's let me see if I can point at him. Right up here on the leaf. I'm gonna watch it in the other phone or the tablet. Hey, Sunfish. You never sleep. Worse than me and Henry. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea. I don't think I can get a better shot of him. Probably end up tipping my stand over now. Yeah, I seen Ben in here earlier. No, they haven't. Everybody always told me that they were going to jump out of the tank. They were in a 55 before this for probably like a year or so, maybe. I got them from Foxy. When I dropped off those zebra obliquitans with her. No, not really. Just some buckling from when I overfilled tanks. So I cut a section of it out. Once I get the next stand in, then I'm going to reseal again. So I put the gypcrete down. Okay. The gypcrete is it's kind of like a waterproof barrier. And then I put the hardwood down. Then I sealed the top of the hardwood, but I missed a spot somewhere, so it got underneath the hardwood. Then it trapped the water there because it couldn't evaporate. It had nowhere to go, so it ended up buckling on me. So that was a learning curve, but I'm okay with it. I just know now that I would never put the gypcrete down underneath hardwood. But otherwise, support's been good. Because, yeah, this is a mobile, so nobody's mistaken. So I've got 75 tanks in this room. Yeah, 75 right now. And I hope to add 3 more 40 breeders, 2 90s, and reset up some of my pipes that I have staged around. No, I still got 2 racks to build out yet. And then I'll have all the facing to do, but the facing is going to hold or be put on hold for a while. I might redo 2 racks. Maybe. We'll see. I think what will end up happening is I'll probably end up using those ones for like more of my temporary things, I think, or where I put my breeder boxes, because there's a lot more space. So I think they'd work really good for breeder boxes, or putting breeder boxes on, because all the breeder boxes go inside the tanks, not external ones. The rows are going to be too tight for external filters. or external reader boxes or anything like that. Yeah, it's not gonna be that cold here yet, but that is coming to me there, Ben. Yeah, I've got a couple jumping spiders I've been seeing around the house. I need to gather them up and bring them in the fish room. Oh, you want some more cold weather there, Henry? I'll see what I can do for you. Pretty sure Ben will help me too. So, Stephen P., when you get frozen, remember it's Henry's fault because he asked for it. Yeah, you're in between us, so there's nothing I can do about that, man. Sorry. We'll see if we can't get you some more snow there, Henry. Right? I expect that's probably true, Stephen. I know our winter's not done with, though. We're really not safe until around June. And it's very unlikely, but not impossible. Because we have had snow on the 4th of July before. Alright, you have a good night, Shirley. Thanks for stopping by. I'll take 70s, Henry. I'm pretty sure March is going to be miserable. We got snow this weekend, but I never even looked outside, so I don't know what I'm going to walk into. It looked like it was fluffy when I was coming down, so I don't think it'll be a big deal, but... yeah. Usually in March, we get a couple big snowstorms. And we normally get one more in April sometime. Usually somewhere around the 20th, if I remember right. And then May's kind of hit and miss. Sometimes stuff melts. Sometimes it's still got 3 feet of snow on the ground. We don't have that much snow right now, so it would really suck if we got enough snow to still have 3 feet by then. At this point, I'm ready for it to turn to rain. Hey, Fishwit. Shouldn't you be sleeping? Oh, Lumi, if you're still out there, this is Fishwit. Um, Alex was telling you about her. I think that the two of you live kind of close to each other, Asia. Yeah, one day I will. I don't know that I have a favorite fish right now. I just like fish in general. I like angels a lot. Um, like Corey's a lot, plecos, oddballs. If I had the space, I'd probably get some bichers, but or bashirs. I want to be fancy like. That sucks. Hopefully you get over it. Oh, we get whooping cough going around the area pretty bad. A bunch of people are from work are stuck home with their kids because the kids can't go to school till they clear it. I used to have one a long time ago. It was just a standard one. And I do want to get some African butterflies again. And I want to spawn them this time. And I'm really hoping this is one of the smaller species of pike, because I'd like to spawn those guys too. The sinuses started draining. There's no guarantee, Henry. Probably May is a safe bet, but that's still freezing at night sometimes. Usually it's something like mid upper 60s during the day, and then somewhere around 30 at night. Because usually you wake up and there's ice on the puddles in the morning. No, I didn't. I mean, back when I kept them, they were only like an $8 fish, really. And I heard now that they're hard to get, and they're like a $30 fish or something like that. But I'd really like to spawn them. They're really cool little fish, or medium-sized fish. Was it J&N Aquatics is going to keep an eye out for me. At some point in time, I might, because the LFS by me, she usually can't get them. However, if she can, I'm not sure what kind of condition they're going to come in. Um, Unfortunately, her suppliers aren't that great usually. I think she's got a couple new ones she's been dealing with, but her regular ones, we used to deal with them back in the 90s too, and they weren't good back then. I believe that they also supply for our Petco's and PetSmart and stuff up here now. Um, with an expansion, maybe, Henry. But typically, I only get what I plan on breeding. So if I got archer fish, I'd have to try to figure that out. At some point in time, I want to figure out how to spawn the red-tailed sharks too. Yeah, get a few more to grow out. Archers are a really cool fish, especially if you can set them up where they have their natural behaviors and they can actually spit at bugs. It's a lot better than having them set up so they spit at you. If I had the room, Henry, I would. It wouldn't be American though, it'd be Cayman. Probably the black Cayman. It would definitely need a fairly sizable place to stay though. And I'd probably have to become a chicken farmer. Yeah, I've seen that. I wasn't paying a whole lot of chat or attention to chat tonight, but I was watching a little bit here and there. Ben might need his beauty sleep there, Henry. He's not as young as you. But he also probably didn't sleep until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon either. Where's she planning on going, Henry? She definitely doesn't want to come until somewhere between, say, June and August. Would be probably ideal. Oh, for the cookout? That'd be cool. You're gonna fly up with Eduardo? I think there might be more people there than I'm anticipating this year. Thanks for stopping by, Christine. Have a good night. I'll be cutting out here after a little bit longer, I think. Pretty sure the fish want a nap. Oh, really? So the cookout's gonna be in Mosinee, Wisconsin. Um, there's actually an airport like right next to Peplin's. Then I'm just over an hour north of them, but I'll probably be staying down there at the cookout this time, so I can give them a hand. I know Eduardo hasn't been around much lately, but hopefully he's starting to feel better. Yeah, I wish I could. Even if I was able to get the time, though, I don't think I'd be able to afford it this year. It's expensive. I really do think it'd be cheaper to fly than to drive. I hope we can get there, Cece. Hey, Debs. I think it's on. What? I don't know if it's on Get Gills anymore. So Peplum pulled it down. I can get it to you later, Henry. Just remind me. It's Oak Street in Mosinee. I don't remember what the fire number is though. But I'm pretty sure it was Oak Street. But if you type in the Mosinee Airport, that's like 5 minutes maybe at most. I mean, you can almost see it from their house. There's just a couple of trees in the way. Hopefully you can make it to something there, Ben. It sucks that we lost Cataclysm. Yeah, realistically, if you're going to hop on a plane, you might as well go to Florida. It's kind of where I prefer to go because at least I can go out collecting. Granted, there's some stuff over on the East Coast that I'd like to go collect. The redfin pike would be one of them. All right, have a good night, Sarah. You just need to get Henry, Eduardo, Nathan, and Richard to host like a big fish fam cookout in Florida. Not too close to the one that's in Wisconsin though, because that time would suck. How many years have you vended there? Good morning, Andrew. Mel stopped by earlier. It was good to see him out and about. And Cece, how far are you from Vibes? I believe that they're going to do some kind of a collecting thing down there in a semi-near future. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he's somewhere near Houston. And then, isn't New Local? Well, he's in Austin. New Local Austin is in Austin. My memory works sometimes. Sorry, Debs. I believe Zen Ginger's in the Houston area, though. Yeah, 2 to 3 hours isn't so bad. I know Brenton's around 4 hours from me. 4 to 5. Is Mr. Whisker's going to make you some tea there, Andrew? If he is, you got him trained pretty well. Nice. Maybe Whiskers wants to sleep in today. A bunch of these guys are looking pretty pudgy. I fed tonight, but I skipped the night before. Guess they just got gluttonish or something. Oh, nice, Henry. You should pick up some more and ship them to me at some point in time. I don't have electric blues anymore. Did Eduardo get a bunch of blues too? Oh, he was looking for some. I don't know if Dennis is comfortable with shipping. Vibes. Skull. I think Chattanooga Ed. I'll have the wild types right now. Okay, Mike Skelly does too. Hey, Sarah. Just one of them there. It was like maybe a startup picture or something. Did pop on MSCs for a while tonight, but I really wasn't paying attention to a whole lot of anything. Too much going on. Yeah, I was distracted tonight. I did design a nice adjustable scraper though for an algae scraper. I've been having troubles with the racks; they're just too tight for a standard scraper, or I have to get a metal one. They're still kind of tight. But the one that I made, if all goes well, I should be able to use a standard box blade knife or blade in it. So get her printed up after this breeder box finishes and put it to the test, see how it does. Yeah, he was probably busy with his pimp. Was Sarah, that video you made for RJ was great. I laughed my butt off at that. All right, you have a good day, Debs. YouTube's been getting grumpy at me because I haven't been putting much into watch hours. Well, they're doing good. Everybody's busy working. I believe the oldest daughters might have found a place where she can have her dog again. So if all goes well this spring sometime, he should be going back to live with her again. Definitely is, CC. And if your intention is to get rich off of YouTube, I recommend finding a different path. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but I'd say it's extremely unlikely. I don't know. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. It's weird though, because mine's not stable. So, like, if I show a rack, we could be looking at a tank full of plastic mesh and maybe some plants. And if I time it right, you get to see eyelashes squirting around. But they're so damn hard to get on video. Yeah, I don't want any part of the fame side. It just signs you up for all kinds of weird stuff. I'd rather deal with a bear, Henry. He's gonna be waking up soon too. Probably maybe 2 months, and he'll be up pestering me again. Yeah, I agree, CC. Definitely takes a special kind of person to want that kind of attention. I'm happy with my little group. Nice slow growth. Yeah, same worry. Get over that 500 hump. And that's about all I care about right now. Don't really have any interest in the 1,000. Um, 7 a.m. Central is when I get up, Henry. So if I cut her down at 2 o'clock Central, it'll give me 5 hours, which is common for me. So pretty much like another 23 minutes or so. So just one more fish. Have you been up on Mexicali stream yet? Or are you scheduled to be? Yeah, that's why a lot of people start Lumi. At least in the smaller groups of people, anyway. You should hit up Mexicali stream. I believe he's got a bigger viewer base with a good replay crew. And then after you get the Mexicalis out of the way, maybe hit up Kyle with Outside and Aquatics. Be a guest on their Saturday stream, I think it is. Yeah, it should be Saturday. With him and Bear Bottom Brandon. Yeah, I know, Steven. My only goal is to hit that membership mark. And that's just for Henry and Coro. Coro's been bugging me for a lot longer than Henry even, but I think I decided that I'm going to probably give in and do some giveaways too. Probably of some of my 3D print stuff. Is just one more fish on Fish Fam Link yet? Yeah, I know. It's work. In the winter, there's no way I can guarantee doing it once a week. Because yeah, 22-hour work days doesn't leave much time for anything. 22-hour work days also ends up with a lot of dead fry because they don't get fed on time and their bellies are too little. Appreciate it, Darren. I know that trying to stream without streaming at the same time as anybody else is like about impossible now. So I might end up having to stream at the same time as somebody at some point. Well, I know there's a few people I want to stream at the same time as, regardless, but just off of principle. Did you find it under Mexicali or somewhere else? And I suppose I got my tablet here. I could probably be playing with that too. I hit the wrong damn button. But did you link me, Steven? Now how do I get back to the two views? There we go. Right, Henry? All right, have a good night, Lumi. I'm going to try for about another 15, and then that'll be my end too. So how's everything been doing for you there, Night Owl? Your fry been doing good for you? The 3D printer keeps sticking in a spot and it makes a little tunk noise. One of the, I don't remember if it was a 173 or 236, tried to jump in with Ranger Plucko. One day I'll probably end up doing the same there, CC. No, this is just YouTube, Henry. So, if you're only doing one guest, you can do stream with on YouTube. As long as you set it up before you go live. And then you can always share out the link after the fact. But all you get to do is, show your camera, and that's really it. Eventually, I need to start playing around with OBS, but my computer, I'm really confident, will not handle it. But I'd like to get to know the functionality of it and see if it's something I'd like to pursue. And if I decide I want to pursue it, then I'll look at upgrading the computer. But I don't want to upgrade the computer without a purpose, because then it'll end up being a gaming computer, and I'll lose my focus on that. And that's unfortunate. Hopefully you're feeling better now. So on your whiptails, what are you feeding your fry? Like the freshies? It seems like I can never keep enough food in front of them. Bashing, yeah. Are you doing it cooked, or? And it's is it the grub, or? I have really bad luck with Rabashi, so I tend to use it as a powder. But for whatever reason, it seems like whenever I feed it, if it's an L number, eventually they end up losing some to it. The Bristol's don't really care. They eat whatever, but that should help people find you too, Jesse. I don't think Stephen P's had anything exciting happen lately. He hasn't had his normal rainbow fish troll bugging him or nothing. Okay. The Soylent Green one's the one I seem to have a problem with usually. When I get too much of the mix in it. Slow adventures are the good ones. I'll get some of that mixed up though, and then I'll give her a go on them. I'll see what I can do for you, Henry. Get some ice and snow heading down your way. See if we can't knock out the power or something for a few weeks. Shut down the whole damn city for a while. I do really need to start doing the tank tour thing though. At least then I can catalog some fish. We just moved a whole bunch of fry and consolidated a little bit. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, I all. See, I ended up losing my chameleons. Me and Maria Z both. And me and Maria also had crashes at the same time using her Apache, so I don't know if we just got a bad batch at that point. But we both lost lots of plecos. Then when I did the fish room swap stuff, of course I lost a bunch of stuff again, just because timing. He's a bayou boy, Henry. Yeah. Usually when you dodge them all one year, you get stuck with all of them the next year. Well, the snow might have made up for you there, Stephen. I think I'd rather have the snow than a hurricane. Even the Husky. We're just about at the end. Nothing too exciting though. Just a little rambling and watching the 125 a little bit. With a whole bunch of other insomniacs. Yeah. Realistically, I think I'd rather deal with a hurricane than a tornado. We get plenty of those. It's been a few years since we had a close call, though. I think the last one that hit near us, we lost power for a week and a half or something like that. And I didn't have any major tanks or nothing going like that at the time, just like a bedded tank or whatever. And the turtles and tortoises. Yeah, when the hurricane comes, though, Henry, you can see it coming. You can plan for it. It's those random pop-up tornadoes that suck. I know one year we were camping out on islands. Wife and the two youngest daughters went to a wedding. Me and the oldest daughter were out fishing on the lake. And tornado hit while we were out on the water. So all we could really do is haul butt for shore and hunker down at the campsite. Then was it the next morning we went out fishing, and it was like I don't know, it's less than a quarter mile, maybe a quarter mile from our campsite is where the tornado hit and cleared out a whole campsite. It was a weird pop-up storm too, because the sun was shining and are we all better? Yeah, something died on me. I wasn't paying attention to the time of the lavalier mic died. He's in. We were waiting for you, that's all. I figured I should probably stream again since it's been a few months. And YouTube's getting grumpy. It's very possible, son. We might have dictated you our leader. Really probably should start doing this a little bit more frequently. That way YouTube can be happier. Right, Henry? I have no idea, son. I'm tired enough that I can't remember. I know that one thing that you didn't do is sign up to be a guest on somebody's stream. At some point in time, I'll wear you down. At this point, Henry, anybody. Yeah. Your day's coming, Zen. You won't be able to hide forever. Even if I have to drive to Texas and interview in person. Am I back? Am I all better, Henry, or no? Oh, anybody, Henry. The stream isn't important, it's just important that it happens. It's a long-term harassment thing with Zen. Yeah, that's evil, Steven. Don't make me start having 72-hour days. I believe I was there too. But that was not a in-person thing, that was just an audio. I think a ladies' night would be good with like Jenna P, Zen, Sketty, Misa, and on and on. That's trying too hard, son. If I was just saying hi, I don't even know if I'd put a ponytail in or put pants on. Yeah, it probably wouldn't be worth the time. Those Blackos are weird. Yeah, they are. And I can see it's probably a lot different for a lady than it is for a guy. Because there's a lot of really weird dudes out there. The way that you stream though, CC, that can be a rough way to go. There's a lot of not normal people, a lot of randoms. It's tamed down quite a bit, but it used to be really, really bad. Having it on subs only does help with that a little bit, but at least they have to sub to harass you. Gotta be careful with the books too, because you could end up getting yourself a copyright strike. Well then, I think you should smile more too, so you can get that started right away. You're welcome, Zen. And how you're smiling. I think probably somewhere like May, June. He's a little higher than I am. I don't know. I think it takes a lot more muscles in front than it does to just be straight-faced. Though I suppose there is a reason they call it resting bitch face. The snow hangs on for Ben a little bit longer than it does for me. You know, if it gets any sawdust on it, it lasts forever. When I worked at sawmills, we used to have ice holding out until like July. Sometimes. Kind of sucked. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to handle the elevation by then. Alright, ladies and gentle tubers. I think it's time to call it a night. I could use a couple minutes of sleep. Thanks for stopping in and supporting. Appreciate it. I'm always sleepy, Henry. Especially around 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. Alright, you guys all have a good night. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it again semi-soon. About 3 months from now. Eventually, I'll figure out how to end this stream, too. Fabulous disco nap. Alright. Good night, everybody.